Hi guys, so something very important to the home buying process but not very well understood is closing costs. What are closing costs and who pays them? So right now in Las Vegas, Nevada, closing costs, this is just a rough estimate, about 3% of the purchase price. So it could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more depending on your lender, depending on what is negotiated in your contract, but let's say about 3%. These closing costs include both one-time costs, such as your loan origination fee, which I've discussed can vary from lender to lender, your appraisal on the property, things like this, and also recurring costs. For example, your homeowner's insurance. You pay some of your homeowner's insurance up front for the year, and that's rolled into your closing costs. So these are things that you can ask your lender about the details of, but let's say roughly 3%. So who will be paying these closing costs? This absolutely depends on how your contract is written, and also it depends on the market. So in a buyer's market where there's more than enough inventory and buyers don't have to compete for homes, buyers can ask the seller to pay for their closing costs, and that will mean that you only have to come to the table with your down payment, which makes it a lot cheaper for you, obviously, as the buyer. But in a seller's market, for example, in Vegas right now, where it's pretty competitive and sellers are getting multiple offers on homes, of course a seller is going to pick the offer that does not ask them to pay closing costs. So in a seller's market right now in Vegas, you can expect as a buyer to probably be responsible for most, if not all, of those closing costs, which, like I said, is roughly about 3%. So if you have any more questions about closing costs or any of that wasn't clear to you, please feel free to reach out and contact me, and I'd be happy to answer all of your questions. And I look forward to helping you find the perfect Vegas home.